Hello kids. Today we are going to start with the new chapter 14 Birds Come, Birds Go. Here are few kids who have come to the bird sanctuary and they are observing something there. And they are having conversation among themselves. Hey, there are 25 birds here. They are counting some birds. And this boy is saying, look up, some new birds are coming. So these are the different migrating birds who have come to India. They travel a long, thousands of kilometers from north. They come to India for their food, because in north it's too cold. It's snowy there. It's very cold out there. They cannot survive there. So the nature have made them, they have given them that power or that sense. You can say that they can travel from there to India without any Google Maps. Okay. We are using Google Maps. They don't have any Google Maps, no knowledge, but they have the knowledge through which they can travel to India. Thousands of kilometers they travel to reach here, and thousands of kilometers they'll go back again to the same place. Here they get food, shelter, and they breed. So they are in India in winter season, and we can see the varieties of birds in the bird sanctuary. They are using air as the mode of understanding, which way they have to travel and how many kilometers they have to travel. And we human beings don't even travel from our house to the shop. We should also walk more. Okay, coming back to the chapter here, they are confused how many birds are there and they want to count. So they are going to use cards, a yellow square card that is for 10 and triangle blue card for any one bird. So he's saying, let us count them using our cards. 1, 10 card for this whole group. This whole group means this, because these are 10 birds. 4 and 3, 7 and 3, 10. So these are 10 birds for 1, 10 birds for the flock of birds. They are using 10 number card. And 6 1 cards for this group of birds. The 6, that is 1 card for one bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these cards show 16 birds. How? Let's see. 10 for this and 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 for the single birds. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 for these birds. But where did they all come from? This answer has replied to you earlier only. They migrate from north towards India for their food, shelter and breeding time. They travel thousands of kilometers, and once the winter season is over, they'll go back there. They'll start again flying from here to there, because it's too hot here in summer season. They cannot bear that temperature, so they need to move back again to the same place. As you come to school, you go back to school, and you go back to home. From home to school, from school to home. Time. time limit is there, right? Even they have the time limit. For the winter season, they are here and then they again go back and again come back in the next winter season. They are called migrating birds. Soon, 25 more birds flew in. Let us add to see how many birds in all there are. Now, for 16 plus 25, we write, as we write T and O for tens and ones, T for tens, so they have used 10 number card for tens, 1 number card for ones. 16, this was the first birds which we had, so 10 card of that and 6 1 card. Next 25 more birds flew in, that means they are joining them for the party. Okay, so 25 joining in, that means you are going to add, so we have written here plus 25, that means here we should have 2 cards of 10 which we have here, 1 and 2, and 5 cards of 1, so that also we have 1 2 3 4 5 cards of 1s. Now when we add and when we see this, when we count these total numbers of 1 card, putting all the ones together, we get 11. That means when we are adding all this, we are counting it as 11. Of those, 10 ones make 1 10. And we are left with only 1 card. That means when we count this, there are 11. That means in 11 means 10 plus 1. So this will take it as 1 10 card. So we are going to cross this 10 and we'll change it to 1 10 here. See, there were here only 3 10s earlier. Now it has become 4 10 because we have joined all this and we have taken it as 1 10 and we are left with only this 1. So when we add, we are left with this 1. So we are going to write in 1's place this 1. And the 1 which we have added here, 1 10, this we are going to write it over in 10's place, this 1. Okay, the small one, this is carry forward 1 in 10's place. Now we have here how many cards we need to count for 10's place. Now putting together all the 10s, we get 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we add the numbers also, we'll get 4. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, so we got the 10's number as 4 and 1's number as 1, that is 41. So the total number of birds are 41. How many cranes and swans? Okay, now the cranes have come to that and swans have also come. Let's see what they are discussing. There are 31 cranes and 39 swans. Let us find out how many swans and cranes there are in all. In all means, that means if we add both, how many we get, how many total birds. That means we need to add. In all is addition. In the same way, we will add the number of swans and cranes, that is using the flashcards of 10s and 1s. 10s and 1s. So first swans, as we have read here, 31 cranes and 39 swans. So accordingly, we are going to keep the cards. 39, so these 10, 20, 30 and these are 9 1 cards. Cranes is 31, 10, 20, 30 and 1. Okay, so 31. Now when you want to add, either you add this with the cards using this 10, 10, 10, 10 methods and 1, or directly also you can do it. Now we are going to count the number of ones card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So that means you will change this as 110 card. So that means we are increasing one more 10 here. So what will be left here? We'll be left with 0. Yes, we won't have anything. So 0. And here one more card will come of 10. So how many 10 cards will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and one card of this. So 7. So your total number of swans and cranes would be 70. Okay. Let's move on to the next. Okay, here are some more birds. One morning, Suraj saw that out of 70 birds, only 26 birds were left. The rest had gone away. That means they are flying away back to their homes out of 70. And here also we are going to use the same flashcards method, dividing into tens and ones. How many birds have gone away? Gone means there is a loss. Some way or the other there is a loss. Whether they are dying or whether they are flying away, whether they have gone to take their food somewhere. At present they are not there. Okay, so first we have written 70 minus 26. Ones digit in ones place, tens digit in tens place. 70 means there will be 7 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In ones it's 0, so we won't take anything in ones. Minus 26. That means 2 cards of 10. 1, 2, 20. 6 cards of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, this is a smaller number than 6. So, we cannot do it. So we need to borrow. Remember the abacus where we need to borrow the number from the neighboring place value. That is from tens. Here you will borrow from here. You will take 10 here. And then from 10 you are going to take away 6. So what with the number left with? So 10 minus 6. That means you will be left with 4. In ones place and in tens place. Now 7 has given 1, 70 has given 1, 10 to ones place. So he is left with 6. 6 minus 2 will be 4. So 44 birds have gone away. This is your answer. 44 birds have gone away.